Well, Emily, congratulations. You are this week's easy winner of the Ben Lippen Girls Player of the Week, and you won the cross-country championship 3A Skeeza, and you won it resoundingly, and more importantly, you won it against Mariah Nasir, who was the overwhelming favorite going in. And talk a little bit about how rewarding it is not just to be the champion, but to defeat a longtime rival.
Yes, I've definitely run with Mariah for quite some time. This is my second win against her out of about 50 races we've run against, so it's really exciting. Just coming from like 8th grade, like 61st, and then freshman year, like I was 20th, and then sophomore year,
fifth,
and then my junior year, 2nd, and then finally getting the state title this year. It was just an amazing experience.
You ran a 18:55 to win this, and that was 45 seconds better than second place. You obviously had the, gosh, it wasn't your PR, but it was a race of a lifetime considering what was at stake. And tell me a little bit about coming into when the race got started. Did you feel right away that it was going to be your day? Were you feeling good?
I was confident the whole morning. I was pretty excited about it. I knew coming in from last year that I had the lead last year, but she got me about 1,000 meters to go. So I was like, okay, this year I'm going to make a bigger lead earlier on. So about halfway point, she was still where she was last year, about 10 steps behind me. But that was going to be my conscious move and widen the gap. And I think whenever she lost sight of me, and that kind of mentally broke her, and so that's when I finally got the edge over her.
When you were going down that back stretch, and I'm sure you took a little peek back to make sure nobody had come out of nowhere, tell me what that feeling was, say, over the last 50 yards when you were realizing that it was yours.
It was pure heaven. It was pure joy. Like, whenever I realized that, because throughout the race I was like, oh, she's going to get up on me. She's gonna catch me. When I finally realized that, nope, I had quite a lead. I had it in the bag. It was it was just a heavenly experience.
Did you run exactly the way you kind of thought it out in your head coming in, strategy-wise?
Yes.
Did you execute your game plan like to a T?
I did, because I knew that I wanted to create a wide gap earlier on, so I didn't know exactly when, but by the halfway mark, when there was that big crowd there, I was like, okay, this is when I'm going to go, and it worked.
You mentioned your progression. 8th grade, again, when you started running, 61st in the Skeeza 3A meet, you improved all the way to 19th as a freshman, and then your sophomore year, 5th place, last year, 2nd place, and then you win it this year. That's kind of like the model, what you want to see as far as improvement from somebody that was kind of coming in as a novice early on. Just talk a little bit about how much hard work went into that. That didn't happen by accident.
No, that was the result of hard work. Every year I've just steadily, increased my mileage, and I put in 100% in all my workouts. I make sure I do that, and it was really awesome to see that it's not in vain, and that I do get to reap the rewards from that. So it was amazing.
And now you're going to have an opportunity and some really awesome possibilities. You were telling me about some schools that you have been on visits to. So tell me about the next step and some of the schools that you have an opportunity with.
Yes, sir. I just got back from my official visit at UVA and Liberty University, both in Virginia, and I really like both. Their teams are great. So I'm looking at those two, UNC, Clemson, Furman. Some of those are schools I'm looking at to run at, and it's really amazing, because I've known since 8th grade that I would love to run in college, and to finally see that, hey, this is going to happen, it's awesome. Man,
that is a fantastic list. I love that. Now, as far as running in high school, not over yet on the cross-country side, because coming up in, about 3 weeks or so?
Yes,
you've got a big meet in Charlotte, the Foot Locker Cross Country Invitational.
Yes.
Tell me about that meet and what's at stake there.
Yes, that is, it's kind of like the Olympics for high school athletes in a sense. It's a huge meet up in Charlotte. There's thousands of girls that compete in it. It's a humongous race. The last 2 years I've both fallen in both races, so this year I'm hoping for a good clean race. And,
oh my goodness.
Yes, it was coincidences, but hopefully this year I'm looking for a good race, and top 10 make it to San Diego December 10th. So hoping the hard work I put in might finally show up.
And then make it for nationals?
Yes.
On December 10th?
Yes.
Wow. What's your, how do you feel going in? I mean, are you confident?
I am confident. I know that I've put in everything I can do personally, so I'm just going to be praying for good conditions, and hopefully have a good race.
I do want to mention that the Ben Lippen girls finished third overall behind your effort, and Katie Kendall, who finished number 5.
Yes.
And Ashley Hall and Porter Gout finished ahead of you, but you knew coming in that they were so deep, their depth was going to probably mandate that they finished in the top 2. So you were delighted that you girls finished third, correct?
I was really delighted because it was kind of third and fourth up in the air, like, oh, well, we could get fourth, but if we try hard enough, we'll get third, and we sure did. So.
Well, congratulations on crowning your high school cross-country career with the state championship and doing it big time. Again, 18:55 wins it over 45, so right at 45 seconds over the second place finisher, and beating someone that you had only won one time in 50 races before that. Incredible. So happy for you. And congratulations on winning the CC's Pizza Bid Lippen Girls Player of the Week.
Thank you.